Hi and welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. We're back to the back, and now it's time to get these go bars off and to start looking at what we're going to do to shape the back. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop these off and get ready to use the plane and the chisel that you saw us sharpening the other day. It's so much fun. By the way, you'll notice when I take these off, I take my one hand and I put it near the bottom. That's to prevent this from snapping off and going down and hitting the back of the guitar. I don't want any marks on it. Okay, take a look at how well and how clean we managed to get this. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. Now you're going to see some of the fun stuff. What I've done so far is I brought the back and the dish over here to the workbench, and I have it set up here, and I've got the back clamped to the dish, and I've got the dish clamped to the workbench. I now have my calipers set at a 1/2 inch, and I'll show you how I use those right now. So I have the calipers here, and they're set at a 1/2 inch. That means that they're protruding out the bottom here by a 1/2 inch. So I take that and I hold it down here, and I can see that this one needs to come down just a bit. I can see, oh no, this one's pretty well bang on perfect. It might come down just a tad. This one definitely has to come down, and this one has to come down. So we're going to work with this one today. So what I'm going to do, because this is clamped in place, I just want to take a small pass with the plane just to bring it down. That's probably it right there. When it comes to braces that are wider and shorter fluctuate more, they're weaker. Braces here that are thin and tall are stronger. Now, I know that the lower bout is going to be about 14 inches, which means from center, which is right about there, I want 7 inches coming back, and that's somewhere around the edge of the guitar there, and 14 here. It's probably going to be a little beyond that, but that tells me where the center is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure back about 2 inches. It could be that I end up doing more than 2 inches. So I put a mark there, and I put a mark there. And the reason I've done that is because I am going to chisel this out. There we go. Boy, after a job like this, you really need a cup of English breakfast tea, let me tell you. All right, now, I need to know how deep it is here at this end right out here, because that's going to go through the side of the guitar when we make it. And I have here another little jig. This is cut 60/1000ths of an inch. So I know that I want that to be flat there, and I don't know, can you see it? It's not. No, it's got to come down just a little more. Bingo, we're right on. Where we're at this point is we have done the one brace. There are 8 to do, and that would bore you to tears. So I'm going to do the other 7. There's going to be some sanding involved in this, and then when we come back next time, we're going to end up shaping the rest of the brace with the plane, and then we're going to end up, the video probably after that, doing the sanding until we get this thing absolutely perfect. But to make sure that we don't have any problems, I will line this with some tape, and you'll see that in the next video. Well, we've come to that time when I ask you to subscribe and to hit the bell and do all those good things. And yes, I'm going to put some links down below. I'd be really grateful if you'd be so kind as to send this on to some of your friends and some of the people in music stores that you know and other places, so that other people get to see how this is done. It may not be guitars that you want to do, but whatever your passion is, I want you to follow it. In the YouTube channel at the top, you'll see in the center there's a button called Community. You want to hit on the community. I've written a number of different little articles in there. I'm going to write some even on doing this kind of thing, but things that hopefully will be encouraging for you. So give that a check and read that. You can follow me on Instagram, as you know, and you can also take a moment now. I'm talking to you just like YouTube's dead. It's time for you to go and have, it's time for you to go, it's time for you to have the most delicious drink known to man, and that would be a cup of English breakfast tea. So get yourself a cup, add a little milk, and by the way, I did talk about butter. Don't do that unless you're on a keto diet, and then you'll understand what that's about. I was on a keto diet, which is high fat, low carbs, and I did lose some weight, about 40 pounds plus, and that was great for me. But I still do the odd dab of butter every now and then, just because it makes it slide down so much better. No butter in this, just milk. Oh boy. I'm looking to see if the police are coming in here to arrest me. This should be illegal. It's that good. Honestly, give yourself a break today. Put your feet up and have some English breakfast tea. All right, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Bye for now.